In Islam, light, nur, is not an intellectual problem you struggle with. Light is a tangible presence. It is something you seek, something you build, and something you bring into your daily life. So I've been working on compiling and sharing with you the prophetic narrations in which Prophet Muhammad mentioned light. And the next hadith is found in many of the books of hadiths, including Sahih Muslim. And it is a reminder for myself first and for the listener about something that the Prophet ﷺ called the weighty thing. Something that unfortunately many of us Muslims in the modern times have forgotten. It is a reminder of the Prophet ﷺ and the bequest that we should hold dear to. It is a light from God and a light that is emanating from the light of the Prophet, and that is the family and the progeny of our Master Muhammad ﷺ, that holds the secret of his sainthood, or like his wilaya. This hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said was between Mecca and Medina once when he was surrounded by a crowd of his companions. In that hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, "I am leaving among you two weighty things. The first of them is the Book of Allah. It is guidance and light. So take hold of the Book of Allah and hold fast to it." The narrator of the hadith then continued and said, the Prophet ﷺ encouraged the companions regarding the Book of God and inspired us, meaning the companions, towards it. And then the Prophet ﷺ mentioned the second weighty thing. And that thing is, as the Prophet ﷺ said, "And the second is the members of my household," or in other narration, my progeny, and also in other narrations, the elite of my progeny. So the Prophet said, "And the second is the members of my household. I remind you of God regarding my household." And he said that 3 times, meaning I remind you of God regarding my household. I remind you of God regarding my household. In Arabic, the hadith says, "قام رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يوما فينا خطيبا فقال: أما بعد ألا أيها الناس فإنما أنا بشر يوشك أن يأتي رسول ربي فأجيب وأنا تارك فيكم الثقلين أولهما كتاب الله فيه الهدى والنور فخذوا بكتاب الله واستمسكوا به فحث على كتاب الله ورغب فيه ثم قال عليه الصلاة والسلام: وأهل بيتي أذكركم الله في أهل بيتي أذكركم الله في أهل بيتي أذكركم الله في أهل بيتي اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم."